Welcome to DeFi Crypto Today. Our topic today is Cleopatra DAO, the new Om fork on Avalanche. Now, this is a paid video, and as always, I try to make sure that the projects that I take sponsorship from, I believe, provide value to the viewers. Okay. That being said, this is a brand new project. The market conditions are terrible right now because we're in a bear market. So there's a lot of risk involved. Okay, this project is not yet audited. They're in the process of getting KYCd, so it's still very early in the project. But I think they are doing some interesting stuff, and that's what we're going to look at today. They're trying to fix some of the shortcomings of the typical Om forks, and we're going to see what they're doing about that. All right. So they changed the interface completely, which is nice. I like the new look. They've got some contests as well. So, they're trying to be very dynamic. If you go on their Discord, also, they're very... They really listen to their community and so on. So those are good signs. So let's go through what they've got here. First thing is we should add the CAT token to our wallet. So let's do that. So make sure you're on Avalanche for this, and make sure you have AVAX tokens before you do anything. So we've got the CAT token, and we've got the sCAT token, which is the stake token. When you buy these tokens, you need to stake them in order to earn the very juicy APY. Otherwise, you're not earning anything. Okay, and that's the whole point. All right, right now the APY is pretty nice at over 300,000 percent. Okay, from time to time, they randomly boost that APY considerably for like 1 or 2 epochs or something like that, just to make it more fun and give extra APY to the token holders. Okay. All right. Let's have a look at what they've got here. We're going to buy the token at some point, and I'm going to show you how to stake. Okay. So if we look at the documentation, they're talking about what they're about. And what they decided to do is that they wanted to fix, they examined a lot of other projects, other Om forks. And they found that, things could be improved. So they're trying to improve that by making a few changes, okay? So for instance, you have a warm-up period of 3 epochs in order to prevent rebase hoppers from coming and going out and just, you deposit and then immediately after the rebase, you unstake, okay, and you sell the tokens and pocket your profit. So right now, by adding 3 epochs delay until you can actually receive your rewards, that prevents bots from messing up the system. Okay. And also, what they're doing is be aware of that before you invest. Okay, if you don't like it, be aware of it. You can unstake a maximum of 25 CAT tokens at a time. Okay. They want to avoid whales dumping the token and making it crash. Okay. So it's a safety measure. It kind of helps protect investors' value. Okay. I think it's an interesting idea, and we'll see if it works in the future. Okay. It might help. All right. So the team is anonymous. They're planning to do a KYC. That's not done yet. And they're also planning to do an audit, but that's not done yet. So be aware of that before you invest. Okay. There are a lot of risks. Since they made some changes to the code and it's not yet audited, there could be bugs, and so there are some risks there. All right. So in the documentation, they show how to do things. Okay, so they explain the basics of Olympus forks. Most people should know what they're about by now. This one is backed by one MIM. Okay, and they explain the staking system, the minting, and the rebases. Okay, which is pretty standard for all Ohm forks. So I'm not going to go in great detail. I'm just going to show you how to do it. Okay, we're going to invest a little bit of money on this project today, and we're going to go step by step how to do that. Okay, they also have a lottery system. Okay, you can buy tickets, and you have a chance of winning the jackpot. Okay, so it's a system to get people involved and have fun while investing. You have a list of their smart contracts. So if you're looking for the token contracts, they're right here. And you got the treasury and all the other major contracts. Now, what's interesting, they already have a multi-sig wallet. Okay. If we click on that link, it brings us here. And we can look at the contract itself. And as we can see, it's a multi-signature wallet. Okay, so it takes more than one person to take the money out. That brings a little bit of security. Okay, this way you cannot have just one rogue person within the team that takes all the money out. And this is a problem that did happen to several projects, including Ohm forks and others. Okay, in the last several weeks, I saw several projects where this happened. So this adds a layer of security. Okay, it takes more than one person to take the money out of the system. Okay. All right. So let's invest. So what you need to do, you go here, you click on buy on TraderJoe, and that brings you to this screen, and you get this warning message. TraderJoe is not very familiar with this token because it's brand new. So it wants you to confirm that you got the correct address here. Since we got the address directly from the website, it should be all right. So we click I understand, and we confirm. Okay, we accept these things. And what we're going to do is I want to use MIM tokens. We've got some MIM here. And I'm going to make a little investment, and we're going to buy a token. So let's swap and see how it goes. Confirm the swap. Confirm in Metamask. Okay, let's check the transactions. Probably still pending, so we have to wait until it's done. And then we have our tokens. Okay, our cat tokens. Okay, so we should be able to see them in our wallet soon. If we check here, yeah, we've got our cat tokens right here. So that's what we wanted. Okay, so we go back here, and we're going to stake them. Now, you've got the minting feature, which is very interesting. Okay, let's say, for instance, I've got the MIM that I used just now. If the ROI here was bigger than this ROI here, then it would be worth minting instead of staking. Okay, because the return would be higher here. So if you look at all the returns right now, they're all below the staking return for 5 days. So it's more profitable just to stake. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. All right, so hopefully it's going to find it right away. Didn't find it, so we're going to refresh. Okay, so now it sees my balance of cat tokens in my wallet. And right now we have 0 sCAT and 1.36 cat tokens. So what we're going to do is stake them. So we hit max. The first time you stake, you need to hit approve first. Okay. So we approve, confirm MetaMask. Okay. And then at some point, this button is going to change and say stake. It should be ready. All right, so let's refresh the page so we can see. Okay, finally, it says stake cat. So we're going to hit max again. I'm going to do stake. Confirm in Metamask. Right here. All right, transaction still pending. You can check in Metamask if it's coming through. Okay, now it says that it's staked. It says the balance will update soon. Okay, so what we should see is that the top balance here should become 0 cat. Yeah, that's what happens. And now we're going to have a stake balance at some point. I don't know if they're going to make it appear yet. Okay, so that's what's happening. Okay, so it moved from the cat balance, okay, all the way down to the stake balance in the warm-up, okay. So what this means is that during the warm-up period, if you unstake, you don't get any reward, okay. So you could unstake early for this many tokens. So you're not going to get your rewards if you unstake during the warm-up. Once the warm-up is finished, this value here is going to move to your stake balance, regular. Okay. Now you're still earning during the warm-up. You are earning the rebases, but if you unstake them, you're not going to get the rewards. So you should stay in the system, you know, until at least until the warm-up period is over before you can unstake. And if you unstake, you can unstake a maximum of 25 cat tokens at a time. So be aware of that before you invest. Okay. So that you know that you agree with all this. Okay. Now you can also wrap the token. There's a wrapping button here. Okay. Right now I cannot wrap because my sCAT tokens are in the warm-up period. But if I wanted to wrap them, I could wrap them. And if I want to unwrap, I just switch around and I can unwrap also. So it's an easy process. You approve first, confirm in MetaMask, and then you hit wrap or unwrap. Okay. The main advantage of wrapping is that it can simplify your accounting for tax purposes. Okay. If you stay stake a long time, like over a year, you probably won't have to pay taxes on your rebases during that year. Okay. Also, if because what happens is that every time there's a rebase, okay, it's considered income. But if it's wrapped, you're not getting extra tokens, so it becomes a capital gain. So when you sell your wrapped tokens, then you can incur taxes if you made a profit. Okay. Otherwise, every time you receive a rebase, it's considered like a taxable event if you're not wrapped. But anyway, the issue is if you worry about taxes, wrap. If you don't worry about taxes, don't wrap. Okay, that's about it. All right. So they explain the warm-up period of 3 epochs here, which is 12 hours. Their epochs are 4 hours. So yeah, that's another innovation. You get compounding effect a lot faster on Cleopatra. Okay, because they compound every 4 hours instead of every 8 hours. So it's twice as much per day. Okay. So what else? Anything important? Yeah. So I already explained all those details. Okay, so you show here their lottery. Okay, and you have like the jackpots that are available. They're going to have a collateral and loan system, a little bit like Abracadabra. Okay, that's coming. They show here their treasury investments. And you have a calculator here to help you figure out how much profit you can earn with the current APY. Okay, but you can change the numbers and, you know, do what you want. You can extend the period, okay, and see how much money you're going to earn and whatnot. So here you can put 1 token, okay, and after, you can do 1 month, let's say 30 days, okay, you'd have $126. Okay, starting with 1 token that costs you $36. So that's pretty good for a month. Okay, if this APY stays the same. The APY is probably going to go down at some point, but this is the early stages, so they're probably going to try to maintain the APY as high as possible. Their runway is at 116 days right now. Okay, it's a little bit short, but I think that's because the protocol is brand new and it needs to build its treasury. Okay, the bigger the treasury, the bigger the runway, okay, and the higher the APY they can generate. So it's a brand new project. Consider that it's risky because it's brand new. I think they are making some interesting innovations. Okay, I also think if we look at their Discord here, okay, they explain, here they talk about when they set up the multi-sig, okay. And here, remember I told you that from time to time they boost the APY like crazy just for a few, for 2 epochs, so that's for like 8 hours. So for a short while, you're going to get a gigantic APY from time to time. They're going to do this at random. They're going to say, oh, well, it's Thursday today, so why not? Let's just boost the APY just for fun. So I'm going to do that. So they try to get people excited about the project. So you should join their Discord and check what's going on, okay? And so you can take advantage of these boosts and whatnot, okay? So here they tested their lottery smart contract. So there's all kinds of new stuff that they've been doing the last few days. They boosted again for a few periods. That's their lottery here. So here they had a surprise party on the 20th, and for the surprise party they decided, okay, let's boost the APY for a couple epochs. So see, they asked people to vote on what to do with the lottery and a bunch of other things as well. So lottery. That's some sort of new contest that's coming for the famous eggs of Cleopatra. So they're going in the history books, and apparently Cleopatra had some eggs, and you can win money with this stuff. I haven't figured it out yet. It's brand new. And the wrapping is a new feature that they just implemented yesterday. So it's all here. All right. So those are the announcements. They talk about burns. They're burning the tokens on a regular basis to try to maintain the price. So that's a good idea. Okay, so they answer a lot of questions in their facts. So check this out. They have votings as well. So they're trying to maintain the reward yields at 0.5% per rebase and so on. So, they want the community to get involved, which is quite nice. You can chat in the general room and, talk to the folks there, and they're going to answer your questions and so on. And they're doing quite a bit of marketing as well, so they're trying to get people interested in the project. All right, so that's it for this video. If you like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. Download the free book. All you have to do is put your name, your email address, hit the submit button, and then you get a big fat button that says download the free book. If you miss that button, we're sending you an email with another button that says download the free book. And if you don't want a free book, well, go to Amazon, pay $5.99 to Jeff Bezos, and Jeff will send me a whole $1. See ya.